are now listening to Getting It In with your host, A Million Styles, and your boy, Panic. Are you ready for the best talk the internet has to offer? Kick back and turn up the volume. It's Getting It In on the Shop FM network, your generation's radio. The Shop FM.
What the deal, what the business, what the real, what the trill, what the kill, how to do, what you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hi, guys. How are you? How you guys doing this evening?
Rise and shine.
Rise and shine this evening, guys. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Getting It In. It's your homeboy, Panic. You know I'm in the goddamn building. And you know I got my homegirl with me today.
Yeah.
Miss Lady Elsie.
Ding, 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 ding.
You can just have that one,
Yeah,
okay?
I like that one.
You don't get the damn horns, okay? That one's just me. I'm the only one that gets that. By the way, that came out of my mouth. Okay.
Yo, I see that.
It did not come out of the soundboard at all. Watch. I'll do it again. See how I do it?
You're
it's
really
cool,
good
right?
at that.
I mean, thank you.
You're really good at
I have a talent.
Marvelous.
Very special. Very special. Emil's gonna like this. Ready? Boom, bitch.
Oh, that's what that one is. Okay.
We haven't figured out how to take the green screen away from it yet. Boom, bitch. I gotta get an explosion. I gotta get an explosion now.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Did you like that?
I want to F's with that.
That was cool, right?
Yeah.
I think it's cool. Everyone like our picture? Hey,
don't mind the guy in the back.
Don't look at that guy. Don't look at that guy.
Don't look at that guy. Who is that
Who
guy?
always wears cargo shorts all the time. Don't look at that guy.
I don't know.
We got a new little toy in here, so we're going around with it. We've been messing around. That's why we're late. That's why we're 20 minutes late, because we were over here messing around with this really cool thing. We got new toys. We got cool new toys that we're just messing around with. I like it so much.
Yeah.
You like that?
You're really good at that, too.
Oh, my God.
We practicing when no one's in here.
That's how I talk. It's not like that at work sometimes. I'm like, guys, we need to get to work. Why are you acting like this?
Yeah.
You guys, calm down. Jesus Christ.
I've never heard that from you before.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it's not going to be the last time, I promise you.
I'm just blown away. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's like a young Jewish boy before his bar mitzvah or like an old Jewish woman. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is yet.
But either way, it's Jewish.
Either way it is. It's the chosen people. Either way.
Perfect.
Oh man.
So who's dude on the screen? Do they see that or no?
Who's what dude on? No, they don't see that yet. We're gonna talk about him. You might have heard about him. We're gonna talk about him in a little bit. I kind of want to talk about him. You do. Yeah, you have.
Okay.
I'm guarantee you heard about this character right here. By the way, I'm talking about this guy right here. People who don't know, that's Jeremy Lin. He got into some Twitter beef with this dude named Kenyon Martin, who's he's an NBA. So he's an NBA player, right?
Okay.
So this guy's an
I thought
NBA
he was like
player.
a wrestler or UFC fighter.
No, he's not a UFC fighter.
That's the idea I got from the image.
No, he's not. Okay.
Okay.
No, he is not.
All right, I'm learning. Put me on.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Okay. So they say they can't hear us, which is weird.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's probably why. Because Emil decides to touch stuff. No, it's fine. I understand it. That's why. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, so we're gonna start all the way from the beginning.
No, that's ridiculous.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So my bad. I guess I don't know what the heck was going on. My bad. But it's finally sound. My bad, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. We're talking so much mad shit and no one heard anything.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love it. I love it so much.
They might have saved our asses.
I should have checked the comments earlier. I was too busy playing with our new toy. By the way, we have a new toy.
Yeah, people are like, why are the pictures
you guys
changing?
on Facebook who don't know, I have a cool little.
Luckily, we got y'all off Facebook to put us in line. Like,
oh no! Boom! There it is again. All right, so.
Yeah, right. Like,
overlapping sound, they say.
and again.
And again, there's no more overlapping sound. It's gone now. Yeah, so, all right, so can you guys hear us, or is the sound all messed up, or what's going on? How's it sound? It sound good?
Well, we're really on top of it today.
No, there's no more overlapping sound. Yeah, see, it's good. I hear it. I hear it
We're
myself.
great.
Yeah, we're good to go.
It's great.
So, anyways, this is a picture. This is Jeremy Lin here. Right here. This character right here, that's Jeremy Lin.
Okay.
And
he's an NBA player.
he's an NBA player.
For who?
For that's a good goddamn question.
Okay, we'll figure that out later.
Let's find out real quick, hey?
Is he new?
No, he's been playing for a minute. I know he was on the Nets, I think. He's on the Nets. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
I did not hear about this, but
So Kenyon Martin is a Nets player too. He's a retired basketball NBA player.
okay.
And so Jeremy Lin has dreads, right?
Okay.
Like that's the thing. So I guess what Kenyon is saying is that
Oh man, here we go.
I know, right? I guess what Kenyon is saying is that
He can't.
he can't. He shouldn't have it. He's appropriating black culture,
Okay.
right? Now look, man.
I don't even know where to go with that one.
It's this is my thing, right? This is a thing that's been going on, okay? Is that for some reason everyone seems to think that culture is their own, like they created it. Like you didn't create, like Italians, like if you're alive today, you didn't create the culture that you are embracing, right?
Right.
That's not yours to claim over. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. And especially living in America, you have to be able to be in this melting pot with people, right?
Word.
That you should be able to share each other's cultures with each other, right? Like
Right.
like you're into hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like
There should be no reason why you shouldn't be able to express yourself hip-hopily. You know what I'm saying?
hip-hopily, absolutely.
You get it?
Hip-hopily.
Hip-hopalopolis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There should be no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that. So, and that's just my opinion. So,
Back to the opinions.
yeah. Back to my opinions and stuff. So it's just, you know, I don't know what you think about culture appropriation. Like they say that like white rappers are appropriating black culture, or like people who wear dreadlocks or braids, like women can't wear braids. And there's a new thing out saying that like hoop,
I've done it all.
like big gold hoop earrings is appropriating Latina culture.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what about like my gold chain?
80s crack culture.
Perfect. Exactly what I was going for.
That's the crack
I
era.
miss those times.
Crack era culture. You can't wear golden. I just say this. This is my thing, right? I think cultural appropriation is a false thing. I don't think it's real. I think
don't
it's just
either.
people. I think it's just people want to complain
Trying to
about
make
bullshit,
rules.
yo. And I'm down for anybody. Like if I
So why
create
is he
something,
going against dude when like there's other people got dreads, and like white men have dreads? And
exactly.
It's
That's
just,
the
like,
thing.
hippie.
It's not a black thing. That's another thing. It's like why? When the fuck did dreads become a black thing?
I don't know.
It never was. It never was. Like, yeah, there's some black people that wear dreads, but there's also some white people. Like Vikings back in the day used to wear dreads. All this is you didn't.
So what about long straight blonde hair?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a white thing?
Listen, Amy, hold on a second. Was I yelling at Cassie for listening to certain music? I was. Okay.
Ooh.
She dropped that bomb. Boom. All right, here, listen.
On that ass. She's like, no.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, with
Explain yourself.
I'm gonna explain myself. I promise. Just wait a second.
Let me think about it first.
Here's the thing. If you are, I have a problem with white suburban kids listening to like trap music and not understanding where the lyrics come from and what the lyrics mean, and just singing and saying it willy-nilly like it doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Like and it's not about
Which
me
is very,
being,
very, very common.
right, which is not about me thinking that you shouldn't like rap music because you're white. It's me saying you don't live this life. Why are you participating in it? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't like the idea when you say you're not living this life. So now
you've never lived this life. You don't understand.
So that means
life.
you can't listen to it.
No, I don't think that.
Because then think about music that you listen to. You didn't live that life.
What music do I listen to? I don't live that life.
I don't know.
I'm mixed. I've lived every life, shorty. You can't use that. You can't
use
use that with me. I've used every life.
You're gonna bring color into
all right,
it.
I'm mixed. I'm in both. I'm in both types of culture.
Color ain't got nothing to do with this music.
White and black culture. I was born in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter.
No, I'm talking about like. Okay, so what about older music?
What do you mean?
That you might not even been alive for. You're like 4 years old and you love.
I'm talking about the lyrics in the song. All right, so if someone's listening to a Fetty Wap song and he's talking about cooking up some shit in the kitchen or am I trap queen, and I ask you what's a trap queen, you don't know what a trap queen is.
Oh.
It's like why you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like. Everybody knows what a big truck, big tires is, though, right? Like, if you want to bring that type of shit into it, nothing in the 50s that they're talking about, I don't know anything about, right? Okay. I know about all of that shit. Like, songs in the 50s and 60s or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever era, any genre.
But a lot of that music, isn't it made to just, like, be real,
and what happens is this,
happy,
right?
Though, and, like, to get everyone's attention?
But this is what happens. I mean, yeah, but this is what happens with that, is that
music
these
has
kids,
changed so much.
like, these kids are living this safe, and then they start talking and acting.
I get it.
Like
because it's music's so influential. Though.
I get it, but it's like
you need to take that shit up with the artists then, because they be trying to make that too mainstream to market to all these children.
Yeah.
To the maybe wrong whatever, and yeah, it's really influential. So now all of a sudden it's put out there for everyone to pick up on and use it as they please. So why is it their fault?
You know who Tom Hanks is?
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's Sweetheart, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Tom Hanks, if you're watching. Anyways, I loved you in The Green Mile and Forrest Gump. And Sully. That was a good movie. Screw anybody who thinks that movie was stupid. It was an amazing movie. But anyways, his son is a rapper. Right?
Oh.
But he talks about like gang shit all the time.
Okay.
Tom Hanks' son.
That's what's up.
Tom Hanks.
Don't act like you know him.
He's a goddamn
just because
movie
you know
star.
him as an actor.
Oh, fuck that shit. Listen, this kid, what's up, Robert? Hey, this kid has been living the fab life his entire existence. He hasn't had a horrible, like maybe he could have a complaint. A complaint.
Hold on, we'll be right back. When he gets this word together.
Bing, bing, bing.
Okay. Work on it. No, just kidding. Now you don't even know what the word is. A complex?
What is? Hold on a second. It's exploding. What is going on? Don't stop. It's frozen.
They can see us there. Can they hear us? Yes, huh?
No, they can't hear us at all. Hey, you guys just keep that explosion going.
What shit?
There it is. All right, look, listen.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
That was funny.
He needed a really long
What
break.
the fuck was I even talking about? The record label's appropriate culture for profit. Yeah, Jeremy, I think you're right. First of all, I don't think
Can you
culture,
move your drink so I can see?
I don't think I don't think that a culture you can't appropriate culture at all. I don't think you can. In America, there's no such thing as culture appropriation. I think it's just a bunch of people complaining about bullshit. And
feeling entitlement.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Feeling entitled? What are you talking about?
Some people feel entitled to own some of like the cultural stuff and say that is ours. You can't.
They feel entitled. Yeah. I mean, it all.
Thank you for understanding.
It all falls back onto like, you've taken so much from our culture already. You can't have this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. I get where the anger comes from, and sometimes I feel that way. Like I feel that way about white kids in the suburbs listening to Young Jeezy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jeezy first came out.
Does Young Jeezy care?
Huh?
Does Young Jeezy care?
Probably not. He's making mad types of money.
Okay,
but
so
but this is the thing is that
he's the one who started the music.
Like that. So this is how it is. When Thug Motivation 101 came out, what I was doing was exactly what Young Jeezy was talking about in all the songs, right? So it resonated with me on a level that the white kids in the suburbs could never understand, right?
Okay.
And what I got from it was he understands what I'm going through, right?
Oops, okay.
You got that? You got that there?
I'm good.
He understands what I'm going through. He's been through it. He's talking about it the way I would talk about it, right? So...
Okay, well, what about...
And what happens, and what I've seen from my experiences with listening to, like, young little little suburban kids. None of you have to be white kids. They don't have to be. I don't know why I used white. Just suburban kids, right? Because there's suburban Asian kids, black kids, Mexican kids. Like, doesn't matter, right?
Right.
That listen to that shit.
Word.
And they're from the suburbs. If your parents made over $100,000 a year, I don't know, man. It's like
you don't know me.
You just.
We are not the same.
You can't. I just can't. I don't know, man. It makes like they start using the lingo and stuff. It's like I get what
it's put out there to be made.
I want to say the same thing that Kenyon Martin said to Jeremy Lin, which is get your own shit, right? When I hear I'm crazy about this shit, right? I'm on both spectrums
so
of
are
it
other
though.
people.
Like I'm on both spectrums of it.
It's because of you that keeps it going. People
Why
like
are you attacking me?
I'm sorry.
I don't understand this. I don't think I've attacked you once today, but I feel like I'm getting mad attacked, but you just can't accept my opinion.
Well, you're talking about him having a situation, and you're damn near the same, actually.
I just said that. I just said that.
Yeah.
I just said that.
So why do you have a problem with that?
Why do I have a problem with it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm on the same spectrum. I have a problem with him saying that you can't have the same, like, a hairstyle that doesn't even belong.
It is not for you to say who can and cannot.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm 100% with you. Do you think I'm not with you on that one?
I don't really know.
Are you not listening to me?
Whoever.
Is Lindsay not listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth this morning?
I just did get defensive on hate.
Josh is the problem.
I love everybody.
You know what, Amy?
Amy says that you should not.
I'm calling into work.
Hold on.
I'm calling to work on that.
You don't live a country life.
I'm gonna catch you. Yeah.
But you be singing it and loving it.
Those comments are an hour ago.
Yeah. Well, you gonna act like you didn't see them though. I'm catching up now. I'm on it.
What
culture for profit? That's what I'm saying. So
talking about what Jerry said.
Yeah.
The record label's appropriate culture for profit.
That's what I'm saying. Like it put out there. Oh my God, dang! I did come and attack you. Ooh, I look good doing that though.
Yeah, you attack me.
It's real powerful.
You're a psychopath. I don't like it.
It's true.
I need a new co-host. Anybody in the?
Yeah, try me. Try and take my spot. Just kidding. Kind of. No, not. Josh is the problem. Okay, I'm gonna like that.
All right, so
you're contributing to the madness.
This is okay. I can't really like.
A lot of people feel the same way you feel. I get it.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to articulate why I have an issue with suburban kids listening to gangster music, right? I don't have a problem with suburban kids listening to hip hop at all.
Some of them are the most gangster. You just don't even know.
No, they're fucking not. Stop that right now. Listen. No, they're not.
How do you know?
Because I know. I've been there.
They got the money. What if they're the plug?
No, they're not the plug. Anyways, I know the plug, and you ain't the plug.
I know the plug.
I am the plug. Listen.
I'm listening.
I don't know how to articulate the reason why I have.
Well, maybe you need to go home and process that.
I think I've explained it to Amy. What did I say about the reason why I have an issue with suburban kids listening to trap music or gangster music?
You feel like you live the struggle and they don't know the struggle.
I think that's it, right? Is it like you're
because you feel like they don't understand you?
That's what I think. That's what it is. You're enjoying my struggle when you haven't even lived through it. Right?
But like you can't say that because you don't personally know them and what they go through. Just because it looks real nice on the outside don't mean it is on the inside.
Every single one that I've seen, I know who they are. And everyone that I've had a problem with listening to the music,
but you're not speaking for all suburban kids, right?
Oh, I am, goddamn.
Then I will not agree with that and support that.
That's fine because you're a suburban kid. Now listen.
Yeah, right. Do say I'm a suburban kid. Okay.
Hey guys, why are you getting so upset about that? What's wrong with being a suburban kid?
Because you don't know my struggle. Do go say I'm a suburban kid. Yeah, okay.
All right,
No, I'm taking offense to that because you fucking know better.
What do you mean I know better? All right, listen.
Because my life was handed to me on a silver platter.
Did I say that? I just said you're a suburban kid. I didn't say you're
I'm not a suburban kid.
You are a suburban kid.
Okay, that's cool. I wish, though. That'd be real nice.
You were born and raised in the suburbs. What are you talking about?
Was I, though?
Well, you weren't born in the suburbs, but you were raised in the suburbs.
Was I, though?
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
Where'd you go to high school?
Horicon.
Where'd you go to middle school?
Horicon.
Okay. That's fine.
So that means I was...
We'll just leave it at that. You guys make your own... You guys come up with your own decisions.
Yeah, y'all make your own decisions.
You come up with your own...
Okay.
This is Elsa being mad. If anybody ever seen Elsa mad at Panic, this is it right here.
And I smile. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
You remember
so
the other
you
day?
really just gonna say?
Remember the other day when I said that you just like mock me and shit? See, Emil says you from the Burbs 100%.
Okay.
She's Bourbonite.
I'm not trying to. Dude, get off of me right now.
Bourbonites. But listen, it's.
Yeah, and your life was so fucking hard, Grandma.
It has. Did I say your life was easy though? No, hold on a second. Now, just because you live in the suburbs doesn't mean you have a good life.
Really? Now we're saying that?
I've always
that's not
said
how,
that.
No, you did not.
Yes, I said.
That's not how you tried to say
I said
earlier.
you don't know what they're talking about in those songs. See, now you're taking things personal right now instead of listening to the words that are actually coming out of my mouth. Right? You're feeling like I'm attacking you. Yeah.
Don't act like you know me.
All right, yo, listen.
This is what Panic looks like when he gets mad at me. The retaliation. Do you feel comfortable now, huh?
I feel very comfortable. Listen, this is my spot. This is where I live. I love this. What I'm saying is, if you would take the time to really just hear me, right? To really listen to what I'm saying,
okay,
is the words that are coming out of these trap musicians or these gangster musicians, right? These gangster rap artists, they do not relate at all to the life that kids live in the suburbs. It's just not a thing, right?
Okay.
The crime rate that they experience, the drugs that they experience, all that shit, the gang life they experience, the guns on a daily basis, the police brutality they experience on a daily basis. Kids who live in the suburbs do not experience those types of hardships like that.
Thank you for breaking that down.
All right.
I
so
can respect what
with
you're
that
saying
being
now.
with that being said, it doesn't take away from, yes, people have struggles. People who live in the suburbs, even if you make $1 million a year, you're still gonna have a struggle. I'm not saying you don't have a struggle, but what I'm saying is that your struggle does not relate to my struggle, right? What Young Jeezy is saying in Go Crazy or the Thug Motivation album, you can't relate to that. Okay. You've never been through that. You don't know what he's talking about. You like the way it sounds. You love the way, and that's fine. You like the way it sounds, like how the lyrics flow. You like the beat, all that shit, right? That's good and great. But when I hear a bunch of suburban kids saying the dope boys love it when they see that boy Jeezy go crazy, like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that? You don't know what he's talking about. It gets on my nerves. Okay. You don't know what it means. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, see, it's my dad right now. He's like, boy, listen to me. Yeah. Right. You don't understand.
We did our best to raise.
Yeah, the problem here. Listen to me here. Listen, boy.
Oh, you're supposed to play.
I should answer it. I ain't gonna put him on here though. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Okay? So when I see a bunch of suburban kids do that shit, it gets on my nerves. That's all. And not saying that you can't listen to the music. I guess I should say that you should invest some research in it.
So
maybe that's what I'm saying.
What do you want them to do?
Invest some research in it.
You want them to go live this life so that they
No. But I want you to empathize with it, right? Empathize with the life, not just find it entertaining. Yeah, it's very entertaining to you that this struggle is very entertaining to you, right? It's not to glorify the dope game. It's to warn others of the perils of the dope game, right?
Sometimes they try to make it look glorifying.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time. I agree with that.
And definitely not majority of the time. When rappers talk about trapping.
Depends on what rappers we're talking about.
I mean, most of them.
Okay.
To be honest with you, they don't glorify the rap game. They talk about it as if like they tell stories of it, and it sounds glorified because everyone is so attracted to violence and danger that it sounds very attractive that they sound like glorifying.
Yeah, well, they made it.
But if you break it down, like me, I've never glorified anything I've done when I rap about my stuff. Never. I've never glorified it. It's always been 100% real, 100% exactly what it's about. What is this, dude? Hold on, man.
I know what it is.
I don't know.
From the other day, don't answer it.
What's up, D? How you doing? Harold, how you doing? But you know what I'm saying? It's my phone keeps going off. It keeps making me go crazy. When that phone goes off, you see that boy go crazy.
Stupid. Hey, D.
You know, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
See, someone's with me. I disagree. I feel like it's glorified a lot.
That's D said that.
Well, it is, though.
What? Okay.
And that's why it reaches some of the suburban kids to feel like it's okay to use and to run with.
Yeah.
Music's changed. Everything's changed these days. So I'd say nowadays it is definitely glorified more than it was before.
Yeah.
And it's made to extend to all different people to be able to use this music.
Hey.
The music back then was way more dope, though.
What? The Jeezy shit? Yeah, it was 1,000 times better. But look, it's...
I like that music better than today. That's faux show.
Oh, that was Amy doing that. And see, that's the point of view of...
What, you thrown off?
Of somebody who's not... who's raised in the suburbs.
Do you have
I
like
love you,
some
baby.
like kid in a...
What's up, Lemmy? What are you talking about?
Mad?
Am I mad?
Did you want to be born in the suburbs? Do you want some suburban...
No, why do you think what are you talking about?
I'm just asking.
Why would you think I want to be born in the suburbs?
I'm asking a question.
Well, you think I have a problem with kids born in the suburbs?
I don't know, but I'm asking a question.
Well, that question came from someplace.
Why are you making accusations?
Accusations of what?
Of what you think I'm trying to ask you behind the one question.
What was the question you asked me?
I don't freaking remember anymore.
You asked me if are you mad? Would you want to have been born in the suburbs? And I said no.
Yeah. You know,
why
you
would I
didn't say
want
no,
to be
you just
born in the suburbs?
Oh, okay.
And I said, where
That's
did that
all.
question come from?
It was just a question.
No, I feel like you're accusing me of something.
Oh,
It
man.
does. It sounds very accusational.
Put your guns down, man.
Accusational.
We about to fight in
It
here
sounds
today.
1,000% accusational.
Yeah, you're right. It is. So what you got against the kids that are in the suburban area?
I don't have anything against them. The only thing I have against them is listening to.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a problem with them sometimes listening to Eminem too, and the shit that Eminem talks about, because Eminem has lived that life.
Okay.
I have a problem with that. I just have a problem. I don't know. I don't know. It just upsets me.
You're just okay. I
I'm just
respect
what?
your opinion.
I'm just what?
I respect your opinion.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So back to maybe this. What was originally said? That's all he said was you can't have dreads.
No, he said a whole bunch of stuff. He said, what did he say here? Let's read it here. Kenyan words for a few days back saying, we get it, you want to be black, about the dreads. Okay. And then he did it in a video. But
of all the people that have dreads, I mean, he's the only other...
Yeah,
person.
I mean, it's always been like this whole thing. Like they got on.
Dude just trying to attack him, being on the same team. And is this like some? Is there something deeper to this situation?
No, I mean, they were talking about it. So Kenyon Martin came on Twitter, attacked Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin's like came back and like said some really dope shit about it. Like he had a really good.
Argument back.
Yeah, like reprisal and shit. And it was really cool. I don't know. It was interesting to me. And I just thought you might like it. And I just want to know your point of view in cultural appropriation.
Except we never got against this one? Or
I mean, we that whole conversation about hip hop music and suburban kids was cultural appropriation. Like that's what it is to me. Did
you get my view on it?
Not really. You just got
really
angry with me.
Either.
You just got angry with me and started screaming about crazy things.
I just think everyone can do whatever they want.
I definitely agree with you that everyone can do whatever they want.
I think everyone is entitled to be free and be yourself and do whatever you want. Because it doesn't...
But here's the thing, is that
really
it does affect, right? Like, what I see happening is these kids thinking that these lyrics are glorified. They're like these rappers are glorifying the life, and they go out and try to be that, right? Mm-hmm. And then they get into problems.
Well, then quit the music from coming out, man. Make some different music then.
See, you're equating it with the wrong thing.
Well, let's put it out there so people are going to grasp it how they want.
You're way up here with it when you need to be down here with that. You know what I'm saying? Like with that argument.
I just hate arguments.
Like you're just like, well then stop everything then. And it's just like, no, there's middle ground here.
It's not gonna change. It's gonna keep getting worse.
So we can't talk about it?
We can.
So then why what's the problem then?
The thing is, I'm not trying to save it. I'm not trying to put an end to it. I'm not trying to stop it. It is going to be what it's going to be.
Say how you really feel then.
That is how I feel.
Say, I don't want to talk about this, Josh.
No, I will talk about it. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I don't think there's any stopping it. But if you want to have your opinion and try to act like it's going to do something, it's not. So you can get upset and angry about it, but it's not going to end and it's going to continue.
Well,
so
I mean, Lindsay, I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's our job on this show to have an opinion on everything.
And here's mine.
I don't know if you've noticed that yet, but
here's mine.
Even if it doesn't solve anything, it's still that's what people tune in for, is to hear the opinions that we have.
Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know. You're telling me not to have an opinion on it. You're telling me who cares.
No, I didn't.
You didn't say what you said.
That's your opinion. And my opinion to your opinion.
Yes.
Is, hey, continue to have your opinion, man. But in my opinion, I don't think it's going to change. So.
I think it would change, though. I think it'll change if more stress is put on them to... You know, and I'm not saying it needs to change either. All I'm saying is, like I was trying to get to, was do some goddamn research. Do some research in it. If you want to listen to that type of music, then do some fucking research. Like, if you don't know what a term means or word means or this or that, I
guess I haven't come across experiences that you have.
Then go ahead and
oh god.
Oh god. All right, let's not talk about it anymore. No. Let's move on, shall we? Because it's not going anywhere because you have your mind set on one thing and it's just like... I
don't even think what I'm saying is bad.
Listening. No, you're being very dismissive, first of all. And you're instead of just being like, oh, okay, you're getting very upset and agitated.
But I'm not being agitated with you, though.
You are, very much so.
Oh, my God.
You can play this back and check it out if you want to.
Okay.
I'm hearing and listening to you right now, shawty.
Okay. Who cares? Harold Bernard says, who cares what you want to be? Boys want to be girls now, and girls want to be boys. What the difference does it make? Right?
True. All right, yo. So, have you ever heard of like cell regeneration?
Kind of.
Like how they could stop the aging process and shit like that?
Yeah.
I'm down. So if you had if in I don't know, when you turn 50 or something like that, they're like, oh, we've been able to stop the aging process. Would you jump into it head first, or would you be like, I kind of want to just get old?
Stop aging as far as physically, mentally. What does that all mean? What does that all entail?
So everyone knows the reason why we die is because our cells decay. They get older. We have a half-life, right? Our cells have a half-life. That's the reason why we age. Our skin gets wrinkly. Our hair gets gray. Is because our cells are dying, right? Our cells in our hair are dying, our cells in our skin are dying, and then when our cells in our brain dies, we die, right? Mm-hmm. In our body. So if they can stop that from happening, they can just stop our cells from just doing anything, then we can stop aging altogether. Now, it's not going to stop us from dying of diseases. We wouldn't die of old age anymore.
Okay.
But you could still die of natural causes, or you get cancer and shit like that. They haven't cured cancer. They haven't cured gunshot wounds and shit like that, or getting hit by a fucking bus. But they'll be able to cure all the other shit, right?
Okay.
Just aging, right?
Mm-hmm. Would I be on board for that?
And they'd be able to revert you back to a certain age, I think, too.
No, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it? You want to age?
Yeah, I want to move on to the afterlife.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so if they said oh, hey, you could live forever.
I will live forever.
even being more
spiritual.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I knew you were gonna say that.
I will live forever.
I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as you said
in my afterlife.
As soon as you said I will live forever, I was like, wait a second. She's
gonna talk about God
and
heaven and everything I don't like.
She's gonna talk about God in this motherfucker. All right.
I won't bring up
No,
God.
You can talk about it. Let's have that conversation.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
I would not do the whole little cell thing.
You wouldn't do it because you quote unquote believe in an afterlife.
Yes.
So you're looking forward to.
Yes.
And you think that the afterlife will bring a better life than the one we have now.
I do.
So what's your afterlife? How do you explain your what do they say about it?
I don't really know.
I haven't been to church.
Like.
I haven't been to church in a long ass time, so I'm
I've just gotten into, stronger faith and stuff in this past year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I don't have all this great insight or blah blah blah. But what I take from it is that
I guess I say what's appealing to it? What's so appealing about it that
it just seems freeing. Of all I just feel like there's evil in this world, and there's ugly, and in heaven or afterlife it wouldn't be like that, and there's people that pass that I would really, really like to see.
Yeah.
And I believe that will happen.
Okay. So you think that there's just like
rainbows and butterflies?
Jeremy says that there's no afterlife. It's just this one.
Okay.
Oof. I'm gonna do Elsa real quick. You're entitled to your opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's so fucking dismissive.
I've done some of my research.
That's so mean to talk about someone like that. That's your opinion. That's fine.
Why is that mean?
Because it sounds like
you're validating somebody.
No, because what it sounds like is you saying "fuck you." That's what it sounds like.
But I'm not.
No, 100%.
I appreciate your. I mean, I respect your opinion.
Tell me, Jeremy, what does it sound? Does it sound like she says she appreciates your opinion, or does it sound like she's saying "go fuck yourself, Jeremy"? I don't care what you think.
It depends on how you take it.
I mean, do you really care about his opinion? There it is.
Do I really care about his opinion?
I'm just joking.
I'm
just trying to get into a fight here.
I respect it if that's what you want to say. It doesn't affect me.
I'm just trying to get into a fight. But okay, so
just because you don't believe it, don't mean it's not going to happen to me afterwards. What? That's what I think.
Ooh, we on a fucking tangent today. All right, listen.
I don't even think I'm trying to be attacking to anybody. I'm just.
She's on something. She's on something today, guys. I don't know. Lady Elsa, this is. I like this. This is the wild side. I like this. We haven't seen you so like. In a long. I don't think. I mean,
I didn't
anyone's
think
seen
this was very aggressive. But
fuck, man.
I kind of see that.
That shit hurt. Boom. Oh.
You tried though. You tried.
I tried to move myself. Listen, I've always been like I can't believe in religion. I guess like I believe in like a higher power. I guess.
Okay.
I always have. Is a start?
That's a start.
Why is it a start? Why can't it just be okay? That's cool. A start to what though?
I'm just saying, like some people don't even have that. Some people don't believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
So I think that's great.
And I think that the people who don't believe in a higher power have something going for themselves too at the same time. Like I'm like, oh, that's a like they have like their theories on it are just like, oh, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be like
that they believe or they don't believe in a higher power.
That they don't believe. That they don't believe in something.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, but I think my belief in a higher power, which is not even a higher power, I think it's just
something outside of yourself. It's supposed to be a higher power that you don't control everything that happens to you. Are you in control of your life or
100%. I believe I'm in control of my life 100%.
Okay.
I don't think there's some divine spiritual thing guiding us through life. I think that's complete nonsense. But
okay.
What I do believe, no, because every decision I've made. There's nothing else pulling me to something. There was nothing.
Well, yeah, if you don't believe, no. Okay. I could have this conversation outside of this.
No, let's have the conversation. I just think that I don't think our purpose is the purpose that we make for ourselves, right? Like, why would God be pulling, like, if the main thing of God is free will among men, right? Then why would he be guiding us towards something? That's not free will at all.
Because he has a life designed for you before you were put here.
There's an answer for everything. So there's a life.
There's a lot that I've learned in the past year in my recovery that a lot of it has to do with a higher power.
Someone's trying to FaceTime me right now.
And I love it.
Someone's trying to FaceTime me. Watch this. Yeah. Hey, what's up, bitch ass dude? What's up, man?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't know I was on the air?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Sorry.
No.
I can see you.
Hey, hey, Elsa.
Miss, I'm sorry. I'm at McDonald's. Say hi.
Hi, you're on the radio. How are you doing?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you're on the radio. Do you love your job?
FM, internet-based radio show.
Hey, do you like your job?
No.
Does it look like he's joking?
Up FM right there.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
That's Lady Elsa on the other side over there.
Hey.
Lady Elsa live on
I'll take a number 2.
Yeah, can I get a number 2 with no onions, please? Large fry and a high C orange. Oh wait, you guys stopped serving high C oranges.
How do you know them?
That's my brother.
How are you?
What radio is it?
Say what radio is it? Oh my God, I'm on the radio. Guys, it's so amazing.
They're based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right, man, we got to get out of here, dude. We got to keep doing the show, bro. Have a good one.
All right, man. Love y'all.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, later.
Laters.
All right, yo. That was great. But what the fuck were we talking about again? I knew I shouldn't answer that shit. Take us off topic. But listen, I do also believe that there is something else. Like I have to. I guess I have to believe because otherwise it scares the fucking shit out of me. That there has to be something after I'm gone, right? Because death scares me to death. It's double negative. Double negative. So that triple negative. What is that?
It's just a negative.
It's just a negative.
It's a very negative.
It's a very negative thing, right? Yeah. So it's like thinking that everything that I am and everything that my children are, their personalities, who they become in life, who I've become in life, who I will become in life, because I have years to go still in this world. That's it. Just ends. Are you fucking serious? Like that's it? There's nothing?
If you wanted to.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so in my mind, I have to believe that there's something else. Now, is it heaven? Is it an afterlife? I don't think so. I think it's.
Do you believe in spirits?
I believe in. No, I don't believe in. Well, I mean, kind of. I don't know.
How can you not?
I mean, I believe in ghosts. I don't know.
Those are spirits.
No, they're scary things.
Okay.
That's why I don't watch horror movies, yo.
Okay.
Like, I don't believe in spirit. Like, what do you mean by spirits, though? Like a soul, like trapped on this earth?
Sure.
Trapped in this dimension?
Yeah, or demons.
I think what spirits are. No, I don't believe in demons. No, okay. I think that people have their own demons. I think we use that word to describe. I think that word has been kind of misconstrued into meaning something else than what it originally meant.
So when you watch like movies, because I'm sure that's first when you get your information from. Wait, you don't even watch scary movies?
What? I get most of my information from movies?
Well, if you don't believe in like spiritual afterlives and worlds and ghosts and demons, because they scare you or whatever, do you not watch like movies that have that?
No.
Or like Paranormal Activities or anything?
No, I don't watch that shit.
Never have.
I don't fuck around with that shit. No, I don't watch that.
Why
shit.
don't you F around with it if you don't believe in it?
Because it just scares me.
Why?
Because it's scary as fuck, man. I don't fuck around with that shit. Because it could happen. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't say I didn't believe in it. I said I don't believe in demons. I said I believe in ghosts, which are completely different than like spirits, right? Like I believe in. Like,
what about bad people on the
And
earth?
what I think ghosts are. What do you mean bad people on Earth? I think that's what people talk about when they talk about demons. They talk like back in the day, like he's a demon, like he was possessed. He was like, I'm pretty sure serial killers didn't just happen in the 20th century. Serial killers have been around forever, right? So this thing is killing people all the time, and they didn't have DNA to prove, like they didn't have detectives back then to solve crimes like they do now, right? So someone could potentially kill hundreds of people in a village that they would never find, and they would just be like, it's a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about
the logic of early human beings is retarded.
What about poltergeist?
What's a poltergeist?
What about the like based on true stories and the information, like Annabelle?
Like Hannibal?
No, Annabelle.
Animal.
Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle? That little doll? That's
Yeah.
just creepy, man. It's not like.
But they
real,
show
man.
like the.
Do you think that shit's real?
Yeah.
You think
And
that
not just
you think
because
that
of the
like
movies, but I do
demons? You think
believe
that like souls of evil people can like
Yes.
possess toys?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I do.
Jeremy, you're right. I think people have a lack of self-control and morals, right? I that's like what I believe a
that's for
demon
sure.
would be, right? Yeah, no, yeah. Annabelle's creepy
Yeah,
as
what
shit,
if it's a-
Jennifer.
I don't know, man.
What?
Nothing.
Well, tell me, like,
No,
how, like,
I'll
what
tell
about,
you other stuff outside of here.
What do you mean outside of here?
There's just a lot of information.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. I might already know all the information.
No, because I can't even put it together right now.
So what like drew you to it more? You know, like
Well, dreams and like things that I would have, that I would see people in my family and then they would pass away.
Mhm.
That happened multiple times.
And you would have dreams about them?
Yes, and I would see them in my dreams and they would hover over my bed
Yeah.
and then they would die.
And then
A
they
couple
would
days
die
later,
and
yeah.
they would die a couple days
Or
later.
the next day.
Okay.
That I believe in.
And you think that's connected?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? Like, what do you think the connection is?
I don't know how it works, but if I'm seeing them in my dreams and I'm literally having an out-of-body experience.
Is Lindsay killing her family members?
No.
Her mind? I think Elsa is a serial killer.
No.
We need to call some authorities right now.
Whatever.
I see them in my dreams, and then a couple days later, they're dead.
It happens. It's happened.
She's killing people. Hey, if I don't show up here tomorrow, you guys already know.
I have like a sixth sense. I have a deep
Jeremy
insight.
asked, how can you be religious and superstitious? I don't know what that means.
How can I not?
I don't know what that means.
Because I believe in spiritual warfare, and I believe in bad spirits and good spirits, and I feel like that's what I believe. What do you mean? Where is this?
I don't know. Elaborate more, man. What do you mean by like religious and
Where is he?
superstitious?
Where is he talking about this?
Right there. It says, how can you be religious and superstitious?
Because I feel like they go hand in hand.
I'm glad you spelled that word right, because I would have never done it.
Because I feel like they go hand in hand.
Really?
I can't like recite the Bible for you and all this crazy stuff, okay? Like,
Well,
I said,
why would I was asking you to do that?
I feel like he probably would, because he's really trying to like test me and stuff. And that's
Yeah,
cool.
he probably knows about his theology pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's
some people
cool. You
just
do that.
study up on theology. I mean,
All I know is
But
that
then
having
again,
a higher faith in my God has done a lot for me this past year. And I think it's saved me from a lot of bad demons in my life.
I think that...
And I'm a way better place. And so why would I not if it's done a lot for me this year?
Absolutely. And that's
Compared to where I was in my life and a lot of things that have happened to me, I definitely believe in God.
Right.
Of my understanding.
Right.
My higher power.
Of whatever your God is, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's a very good thing that religion or spirituality or belief does for human beings is it gives them a crutch. You know what I'm saying? To like, look, I'm not doing this alone type shit.
All right.
You know what I mean? And that's a very powerful thing, whether it be real or not, whether you believe or don't believe.
And
I
that's the
think
thing,
that's
like, that's what sometimes I do test my faith in the idea that if there is or if there's not, okay, but what it's done for me and is doing for me, I'm going to faithfully fall. I don't remember what they say, but like
blindly follow faithfully.
something like that. Yeah, because of what I've seen it.
That's a tough way to do it.
Yeah, but why not? I don't know.
Would you follow a human being like that?
No,
How come?
because I don't know where their intentions and their motives and their.
But you're 100% sure about this higher power.
I'm not 100% sure,
So then
but
why
I
would
know
you-
that what it's doing for me in my life.
Right. So if
I'm
somebody was
grateful
doing
for.
something so good for you in your life, providing you
Well,
with
would
things
I
and-
follow them faithfully and put all my 100% trust in them? No.
Right, but I mean,
With my life, no.
do you get where I'm getting at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just saying, you know, it's like, all right, well, I don't know. I mean, I get it.
People have failed me.
I get why people believe in this stuff. Like believe in everything.
And I think Jeremy earlier was saying something about it teaches you to look like within yourself, so on and so forth, and that has. And
Yeah.
it's changed things within me, and it makes me look at things on a deeper level. And I mean, like I said, it's been working out real good for me.
Jennifer, you're right. So she says there are a lot of people who are highly spiritual or live a spiritual life but are not into religion or even believe in God. That's
like
kind of where I am.
idea of
That's kind of where
religion.
I am right now, right? Like I'm kind of like I believe in spirituality. I'm a spiritual person. I don't know what that means, but I just believe in like in something bigger, whether it be an energy around us, right? Because I believe that we all have souls, right? Because we all have a consciousness, right? And the idea that when we're gone, our consciousness is just gone forever, it's just mind-boggling to me. It's just I can't fathom that ever happening. I think that we somehow dissipate into whatever type of energy this is, because we're all energy, right? Like there's unseen energy that we can't see surrounding all of us. Like that's a scientific fact. That's proven, right? So whether we become an energy, like we're atoms, like we're tiny little atoms bombarding into
Shout
each
out to my
other
brother
on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? And like what I try to do is I try to combine spirituality and science together and try to see if I can put the pegs in place. You know what I'm saying? And try to figure out what I believe or quote unquote don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to figure out, all right, well, this is what I believe in science, and this is what I believe in, not religion, but in spirituality, because I don't believe in religion at all. I think it's a bullshit thing.
I kind of, yeah, I hear you.
What do you mean?
Well, with like religions, I haven't conformed to like a religion. Like I'm not.
Yeah, because it's all bullshit, man.
Yeah, I don't strongly believe in that. But someone like, oh, how do you not believe in God or Jesus if you don't believe in religion?
They're opportunistic twats, man. All they do is take advantage of human beings and their need to want, and their need to believe in something. They need to understand. They need to feel like they're not alone on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, then people take advantage of that. I don't know how. Almost every single religion I know of, they're like, how you guys know fucking money you guys have? You know what I'm saying? Like, all the money combined, like, you preach about being, like, giving back and shit. Like, all the money combined to all these religions and shit. No, take all your money. You're supposed to give tithes. Take all that shit and give.
Well, a lot of some of it, though, with the churches, and then it was broken up into the religions now. And so all of a sudden it's so separate. But I don't think it was never meant to be like that.
Hey, Harold, what do you mean? So he says he's had way too many coincidences in life for there not to be a God. Now, coincidences don't mean that there's a God, though,
and I hear a lot of people's stories and a lot of people's not interactions, but
like, I don't believe in miracles. No, I don't believe in miracles. I think
one day you might. One day you might.
Why are you acting like I haven't lived an extraordinary life? Like, I haven't been in some dire situations where I've come out on the other end better. Like, why do you think that's never happened to me? Well, I'm just saying. You're saying one day I might. I have.
There's such a life to be lived yet. You have no idea what's in store and what's going to happen.
I understand that. But I still won't believe it. If something miraculous, quote unquote, happens, then I will be like, oh, that was crazy. I'm not going to be like, that was a fucking miracle. Thank Jesus, God, and all that.
What about something happened to your child or something? Like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad that came out.
No, it wasn't a miracle. It wasn't a miracle. It's people in the perfect place at the right time, just doing what they need to do. It's just what it is, man. It's just there's no. I don't think there's no miracles. There's just coincidences.
I believe in miracles.
There's just coincidences. It's like, because things just happen all the time. Like, okay, like, what's the definition of a miracle to you, though? Like
I don't know, man.
Like someone like surviving cancer. That's a miracle, I guess. It could be, right? Like someone beating cancer with chemotherapy. Like, what are the odds of stage 4 lymphoma and then they beat it? Like, how many people have done that? Is that a miracle? No, it's science. That's what it is. Okay. It's man's intuition and scientific prowess that allowed this human being to survive cancer with chemotherapy and other drugs, right? Like, that's what it is. It's not a miracle. It's not God going, all right, you're healed now. No. That's not how that happens. Not how that happens.
People have guardian angels.
That's fucking nonsense out of here. No, I don't believe in guardian angels. Well, it's not nonsense to you, but it's nonsense to me. I respect it not being nonsense to you. Okay. But to me, I think it's just ridiculous. I think it's just another. I think it's. I think a lot of it is people who don't have a.
A lot of scientists believe in God.
A lot of scientists believe in God, and a lot of scientists don't believe in God. So what are you saying here, Harold?
That a lot of scientists believe in God.
And a lot of scientists don't. I don't understand what you're saying to me. Like, what are you saying?
That a lot of scientists believe in God.
A lot of people believe in God.
That's all he's saying.
I get that. No, that's not what he's saying. He has an ulterior thing. Like, you're not reading into it correctly. He's saying what he's saying is something completely else. Like,
well, give him a second to speak.
I did. Here's a second.
Give him a couple more seconds to speak.
1, 2.
Oh, man.
No, it's for real though. It's like that science and religion aren't separate.
That science and religion aren't.
Well, first of all, not religion. Let's get this out of the way, okay, for a second. Religion is an organization of spirituality, right? It's an organizational structure of spirituality, of faith, right? Let's get that out of the way first, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you're gonna talk about someone having faith and believing, and they're scientists, that's fine. But don't religion is something horrible that was created by man that doesn't need to even be around anymore. I think the whole divisiveness of this world is brought on by the religious structures and organizations.
Has that made you like stem away from the
religion?
idea?
What do you think church came from? Came from religion.
Dude, I know this.
That's what he's saying.
Chill out.
Calm down.
Okay, I didn't catch that. We are fighting after this. That's all I know.
I'm gonna punch you in the ovaries.
We are fighting after.
She's getting kicked down the stairs after this shit.
Boy, chill out.
So I don't know. So deaf.
We've had quite the conversations. Actually, we only had 2 conversations. But they've been very aggressive.
I love doing this shit.
Aggressive combos today, for sure.
Yeah. Harold says, yes, but all the religions say the same thing that leads me to believe something great happened. What do you mean they all say the same thing? All the religions say the same thing.
That Jesus was sent by God.
They don't, because Jews don't believe that Jesus was a son of God. So
what do they believe?
They don't believe in Jesus at all. He's just a dude who existed.
So he did exist.
Yes, that's proven that Jesus of Nazareth existed. Yes, he was a human being.
Okay.
Back in the day. Now, and he started Christianity, right? Just like Muhammad started Islam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Abraham started Judaism. You know what I'm saying? Like that's these are people, scientific, like historical figures who existed. Like just like how George Washington was our first president.
So you believe in them, you just don't believe whatever story.
I believe in them like how I believe in Thomas Jefferson.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I believe in that. Like I believe in it like I believe that Donald Trump is our president.
Damn, I don't want to believe that.
That there were human beings that existed one time in history.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I've done like some research on this stuff. I'm not just like spitting out the top of my head.
What would happen if you believed?
What would happen if I believed? Then I would believe.
God.
If I believed in God, like the one all-powerful thing that controls the universe and everything surrounding us and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Then I'd be like you, I guess. I don't know.
What's wrong with me?
Nothing. I just believe like you would believe. I don't know. I have no idea. I think the special thing about me is that I don't believe in God, and that makes me me. Do you like who I am?
Yeah.
Okay then.
About you.
So there it is. If I believed in God, then I don't think I would be who I am. I'd be a completely different person. And I don't think
be a lot nicer.
Why do you say so?
I'm
you think
kidding.
that people who
I'm kidding.
Your logic is stating that you think that people who believe in God are nicer human beings.
No,
than
I
people
do
who
not
don't?
believe that.
You just said it.
I did not say that. I didn't say people. I said you, and I was making a joke.
I don't enjoy that joke. Okay, Lindsay.
I can tell. I was kidding. No, I don't think everyone that believes.
No. And I think that people who have a strong faith are some of the most corrupt individuals in the world.
Okay.
I really do. I mean, look at them. Look at them.
Just look at them.
I mean, just look at the news. Not the news, just look at like all the reverends, quote unquote, pastors that are getting caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spending millions
because you believe doesn't make you a 100% perfect person.
You know, or getting like all these cults that are coming up, like that Jonestown cult that happened in the 70s or was it the 60s or something like that, in the 70s, where they all believed that he was the reincarnation of Jesus, and they all killed themselves for him. Like, do you think that was the right thing to do? Because they all believed in Jesus and believed in God, and he would like rape dudes. He would make dudes. Yeah, he would make men have sex with him.
Yeah, I've heard about some sick stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not only is it rape, but it's super gay, guys. I'm just joking.
Super gay, guys.
Super gay, guys. You just can't just.
Well, you know that.
Super gay, guys. All right, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Look, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. But before we go, I really wanted to show you guys this.
We wanted to use our new cool toy.
Yeah, we're gonna use our new cool toy here real quick. Look, here is our merch store. I want to show you. We have merchandise up. All you need to do is go to the shopfm.com, and this is what you do. Look, I'll show you right quick. All right, you go to shopfm.com. Here's the main page. You click on this little arrow right here in the corner. You go down to the Shop FM store. Click on that right there. See that? It's pretty cool. I'll show you. And it's going to load up. I swear it will. And
it will say the Shop FM.
It will say the Shop FM merch. And you can just click on a shirt you want, or if you got phone cases.
Pink one. Yep. Super dope. I need to get the matching leggings.
Yep. And there's the matching leggings right there.
Yep.
Amy hates them. She thinks they're stupid.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't like them at all.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She just don't like them, bro.
I love them.
You know, and we got black ones like that. We got these shirts. You know,
you can get any color you want.
Basic. We got any color shirts you want, really. We have different, you know, it's a too cool little logo there. I like that. I created that. You're welcome. Thank you. You know, there's one right there too with the mic on it. Just the Shop FM microphone. There's a dress there.
Oh, the dress.
Ooh, I think it's so sexy.
Kill 'em.
Oh man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so can people get
What's up?
phone covers or whatever for
Look, we got Packer colors,
Androids?
Brewer colors,
Packer colors again?
Packer colors again. We got sweatshirts, hoodies with Packer color hoodies. Packer color hoodies. Brewers.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice one, right?
I like it.
Yeah. And then that one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's that. So, yeah, just go to the shopfm.com. Click on the shit I told you. Yeah, I know that's hot. You guys need to order some shirts. Please help us out. That's how we pay our fucking bills here, okay? You understand that? You like this content? Then pay us. No, I'm just joking. Boo, Packers. Look, I'll give you I'll tell you what, Harold. If you commit to buying a shirt right now, I will make you a Bears color or a Cubs color shirt all day long. I promise I will.
With the matching leggings.
With the matching leggings. Harold needs those leggings.
Them leggings, though.
Or a dress.
Or
both. Or both. You can have leggings under the dress if you're scared to show your legs. Now, what were you asking before?
Something about that they can get whatever colors they want.
Yeah, they can get whatever colors they want.
Like if they want a T-shirt in a different color.
If you want a T-shirt or a logo in a different color, just let your Playboy over here know.
I remembered. The phone covers.
Yeah, what's up with the phone
They're
covers?
only showing iPhones.
Yeah, they only have iPhones.
Damn it,
Yeah,
dude. I can never
sorry.
get anything cool.
Nope, because you have an Android.
Ugh.
There's too many versions of Androids. That's why. There's too many.
It is
there's
true.
There's
That's
like,
why, right?
There's like 25 Android phone companies out there.
That's gotta be it.
So it's like, why would like?
If
there's
you
only,
go to the like kiosk or whatever those things are
there's
called,
only one iPhone a year.
in the middle of the mall,
Yeah.
do they have mine? Do they have all the Galaxy ones? Androids?
Yeah, I can get you one made. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll get you one made. If you want a Shop FM phone cover for the for your Android device, just let me know. Send us an email at realtalk@shopfm.com, and I'll get that shit made for you. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I got
will.
it figured out, but you know what I'm saying? There hasn't been enough orders, so I'm not going to spend the time to fucking do it, okay?
All right. He's the plug.
Yeah. You diggery. All right, yo. We are out of here. Until next time.
Until next time.
Same Shop FM channel. Same Shop FM play.
Here we are.
We'll be here. Peace the fuck out, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We out of here.
Out, excuse.
Peace.
Bye. Peace. Yeah.